The Cotton Bowl, you know this as well as anybody around here. What's your level of excitement for being able to write, your chapter in Mizzou Cotton Bowl history?
Yeah, all my focus is on this game, and I'm super excited. I know how big of an opportunity this is, and everyone around the building is taking it really seriously, and there's a lot of excitement behind it.
It's another opportunity to prove something. What are you all looking to prove in this one?
Yeah, Coach Drink said it the other day. At this point, for this game, the Cotton Bowl, it's showtime. Take the P off. It's just ST. It's showtime. So that's our mindset. And that's what we're gonna go out there. We're gonna put on a show.
Brady, a lot of awards and stuff coming around from Missouri, a lot of momentum, or just around the program in general. How has this December been kind of different, compared to years past?
Yeah, I'd say the vibe around the program and the vibe in Como is, a lot better compared to a year ago today. And it's been a great month, especially for our team. And obviously, we're very grateful for all the awards that have come our way. And it's just a testament to what we did this year. And the awards have been great for everybody, and everybody's really dialing back in and getting ready for this game.
Now that you've had the last month to kind of reset, focus on this game as well, what has been the team's maybe biggest takeaway now that you've had that time to maybe reflect?
Yeah, looking back at the year, I think we're just proud of, number one, just how we stuck together, and we accomplished the goals we set out. We knew what we wanted to do and what we were capable of doing with each other, and ultimately, we accomplished a lot of those. So, I think watching back on the tape and thinking back on this year, our team's really proud of ourselves.
Great. Go ahead.
Ohio State's been a good defense all season. What are you guys looking to show on offense in going into this game?
Yeah, they're a good defense, and they're really sound. They limit explosives. But yeah, we're gonna go out. We're gonna have opportunities to make plays. This is really gonna come down to the execution of our game plan and our preparation, and there's gonna be opportunities. So we got to take it when we get them.
I don't know how you guys have divided up time between kind of working on yourselves and watching Ohio State on tape, but what about their defense does stand out to you specifically?
Yeah, I think their front seven is really, really good. Their D-line stands out to me a lot. They stood out from the first time I watched tape on them. We got to make sure we take care of those guys. Their back end's solid. There's not a lot of MAs. They know their assignments. They know the coverages. They run really well. And obviously they got two great backers. 35 really stuck out, obviously. And all around, the really good defense on paper. And like I told him, it's going to come back to execution of our game plan and taking the opportunities when they arise. They're gonna happen. We're gonna get those chances. We just got to take them.
Brady, with more time, but obviously more players to prep for in terms of who Ohio State might use, just what does your preparation look like for this matchup? Do you have a little more time to go over some of the film and watch everything versus maybe just a condensed version?
Yeah. Really since the bowl game was announced, I was able to start watching tape and just 1,000-foot view of what they do and who they are and what we can expect. And as we get closer, you start to match that with the game plan that's in place now. So that's the process we started the last 3 days. It's almost here. I'm smiling just thinking about it because it's getting close and it's almost here. So
is it? I know signing day will happen tomorrow, but your coaching staff is being pulled in a lot of different directions for the month of December. Is it beneficial to have a veteran team, and are you guys kind of maybe trying to take a little bit more on since they're not able to be here as much in preparation?
Oh yeah, no doubt. The coaches have been all over the place. For tonight, I think Kirby said he's flying down to St. Louis, flying back, all this, all that. So, the coaches are everywhere. I think I'm busy. I know they're busier. They're doing a great job. I haven't noticed their absentee too much, so that goes to show, they're making sure they still put enough time in for this game and for the players we have now. But we're seeing commitments pop up left and right, so they're doing a good job on that end too.
Speaking of Kirby specifically, you've talked about it a little throughout the year, but just your first year with him, can you tell us how different that was versus working directly with Coach Drink and what Kirby did so well that helped you out?
Yeah, it puts a layer between the head coach and the quarterback a little bit, which it can be a good thing. It can be a nuisance. It doesn't really matter. But in this case, I think Kirby brought in, and I've said this before, he brought in a fresh set of eyes for the offense in the quarterback room. He was able to kind of tell me where I needed to improve the most, just from just a blind view on his side. And then he just slowly implemented wrinkles and ideas and his own thoughts into the offense we currently had, and he slowly just changed it. And he figured out what works best for the players we have, what works best for Cody, Luther, Theo, Mook, me, our 5 up front. And he just slowly mended it to make sense for Mizzou, and that's the product we ended up putting out on the field.
So how different was Game 1 offense versus Game 12 offense?
Yeah, I think it's a lot different. You look back at that South Dakota tape, we were moving slow. We were still figuring it out. There was a lot more motions. We were, you look at it, it's a lot different. I think that's the cool thing about Kirby is he continues to evolve. Each week he watches every single college football game of the weekend. It's unbelievable. And he'll grab ideas, he'll talk to other coaches from different schools. He'll evolve the offense, and that's what he's done so far.
And under Kirby, where do you feel like you've grown the most, especially over this regular season?
Yeah, really just from a numbers and tape point of view, you look at last season and this season, I think it's obvious. Downfield passing and accuracy, making explosive plays in the pass game, et cetera, et cetera. I think that's the biggest thing. I think that stands out, and he's just kind of helped me, from a scheme point of view, from a coaching point of view, to kind of teach me those concepts, and he's just put an emphasis on it. And it's something he hasn't let up on because he knows we have the weapons to do it, and he knows I can do it, and I'd say that's one of the biggest things I've improved on.
Brady, how hard is it, or how easy is it to kind of have Kirby earn your trust in a way to come in from the outside and say, this is what you need to work on? What did he do to kind of earn that trust, or for you to just trust him and say, okay, you said this is what I need to improve on?
Yeah, from the beginning, Kirby was always, very honest. I could tell he was genuine in the first meeting we had together in that January. And from there, he's done nothing to breach that trust. And, he's been a great coach. I'll say this again, he's been an unbelievable addition for this program. Kirby's done a lot for me. He's done a lot for the offense. He's done a lot for the team. He does it in the background, right? You guys probably don't talk to Kirby a whole lot, do you?
Twice.
Twice. So you guys don't talk to Kirby a whole lot. A lot of people don't. A lot of people don't see him on TV. But he's done a lot for this team, and it means a lot to me.
How fired up is Mookie for this game?
Oh yeah. Mook's fired up. We know this one's a little personal for Mook, and he's gotten a taste of that side. He's gonna be fired up. He's gonna be ready to go.
I don't know. Have you ever met Pete Woods, the quarterback? Have you met him?
I haven't met him, but I've heard about him.
What have you heard